Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of statistics. Today I'm going to show you some ways to manipulate your data. We will change values by using indices. Are you ready? Let's get started. So, sometimes when we write our data, there might be some mistakes. How do we fix those mistakes? Well, personally I usually use some kind of spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel. If you have lots of data, it's just easier that way. But we can also fix our data in R. Let's see how it happens. So, let's create one vector. And let's suppose that the last index is supposed to be 6 instead of 66. Now, we might not know that. So we have to find the index. Well, using match function, we can find the index when we first determine the value, in this case 66, and then the data, in this case vector x. And R returns index number 7. So now we just simply assign a new value to that index. And here we see the results. But unfortunately match function only returns the first index. So what if we have multiple values that need to be changed? We can use which function, and it works like this. First we determine the data, so in this case it's x, and then we use in and then the value. And here you see how it works, and we now know that index number 2 and 4 have a value of 50, and we can change them to 5. Alright, in our next example we deal with data frames. In our example we will have 4 rows and 2 columns called name and IQ. And we have to remember that now we have 2 indices. First index will be the row number, and the second index is the column number. So if we want to change Johnny to John, first we say row number 3 and column number 1. Right. And if we don't know the index for row, usually we know the index number for column, then we can again use match function. And again, first we give the value, and this time it's the string Mike. And then the data, in this case we use all rows from column number 1, that is name, and it will find the matching value, and In this case it's row number 2. And which function works like with the vectors. So first we have the data, all rows, column number 1 in value Mike. Right. Another way is to use logical operator. So in this case we ask which index number returns true for column name, that is Mike, and it gives index number 2. And thus we can easily change that index position to column 1 to my column. Thanks for watching.